next match shows the debut of two new wrestlers here to AML. I want to welcome Jason Kincaid, and tonight you take on Cauliflower Brown. What's going to happen in this match?
Greetings, grappling fans. I don't know if you know this, I don't know if they know this, but I am the most heart-stopping, jaw-dropping, eye-popping, high-flying, death-defying, awe-inspiring wrestler in the world today. And Cauliflower Brown sounds like something you get after a lengthy prison bid. That's what I think about this match tonight.
Well, he sounds like he's taking this lightly. Right now, I want to introduce Cauliflower Brown to the interview area. It doesn't look like Jason Kincaid is taking this way too seriously, but what are your thoughts on the match coming up with Jason Kincaid?
Well, you know, Chris Lee, you don't get a cauliflower ear from just being the best wrestler. You don't get a cauliflower ear from people talking about you and going on. You don't get a cauliflower ear by putting together a bunch of words real fast and getting real loud. You get a cauliflower ear by hanging in there when you should have quit. And then Terry Funk will meet you one day and he'll say, you should call yourself Cauliflower Brown, and that's what Cauliflower Brown is. Cauliflower Brown is a man that will not quit. I'll see you later, buddy.
Looks like we're getting some wrestling tonight. We'll take it to ringside.
Please welcome to the AML Arena for the first time, Cauliflower Brown. His opponent checks in at 198 pounds, Jason "The Gift" Kincaid.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's main event on AML Wrestling Live. I'm Blake Chadwick, once again calling the action for you live in Johnny and June's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We are at the AML Arena, and this week's main event is going to pit two men making their America's Most Liked Wrestling debut. As you saw that first entrance, Cauliflower Brown, a man who's been endorsed by Terry Funk, a young up-and-comer here in the Mid-Atlantic region, looking to make a name for himself here at AML. He's going to go one-on-one with Jason Kincaid, the Gift, as he calls himself, the technical wizard, a 12-year pro, a former NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion. He's the current longest reigning champion in the National Wrestling Alliance as the Smoky Mountain Heavyweight Champion at 3 years and 7 months. As the bell sounds, this one's underway. Main event time this week on the CW Triad 20. And look at this athleticism here by Kincaid. And the arm drag takedown is going to send Cauliflower Brown down. But Cauliflower Brown, one thing that people really enjoy about him, he never quits, he shows a ton of resiliency, and he really knows how to rally back. And there's a modified, almost Samoan drop Northern Light suplex. Very innovative move there by Cauliflower Brown. And Jason Kincaid's going to go to the floor, and he's going to take a quick breather. You certainly want to be a part of this great action, the hottest action in the Mid-Atlantic region today. America's Most Liked Wrestling, our next live event, coming up Sunday, June 28th, right here in Winston-Salem, followed by Sunday, July 26th. So as the action heats up in the summer, so does America's Most Liked Wrestling. A Northern Lights of his own, he's going to hold it for the bridge. And Cauliflower Brown's going to get that right shoulder up at the nick of time, but Kincaid goes right back on the attack. And look at the athleticism here of both of these men. Brown tries to hold the bridge. Kincaid gets back on top of him, trying to ride him down. But Cauliflower Brown really showing that regardless of his size, this man will not give up. Kincaid at 6 feet 205, Cauliflower Brown about 5'7", 5'8", about 165. There's certainly a discrepancy there in the size. But in terms of heart, I think Cauliflower Brown has it. And there's a nice monkey flip there by Cauliflower Brown. But Kincaid's going to go right back on the attack. And there's a nice European uppercut from Jason Kincaid. And another monkey flip right there by Cauliflower Brown. And Cauliflower Brown's going to follow him to the outside. You just saw from our turnbuckle cam right there. Innovative by Title Match Wrestling, our great production team. As Jason Kincaid now continues on the attack. Irish whip into the opposite buckle there by Kincaid. Measuring up Cauliflower Brown now as the jacket has come off, and it looks like the gift is going to mean business. Going to build some momentum. He's going to charge in, and he walks right into a clothesline. As Cauliflower Brown's got him here. Belly to belly overhead release suplex. And Cauliflower Brown once again not backing down, and he's going to stay on the attack. Cauliflower Brown and just kicks him right in the midsection, shooting himself through those middle ropes. And the action has spilled to the outside here. And we have seen a couple of weeks ago, of course, Damian Wayne and Magnus hooking it up. They brawled around this arena. And 3 weeks ago, of course, Wayne and the Tokyo Monster Cahagas in that wild pinfalls count anywhere match that people are still talking about. As Cauliflower Brown tries to stay on the attack, and it looks like he takes a little bite of Cauliflower from a young fan at ringside. As Cauliflower is starting to become a lot more popular in the Mid-Atlantic, as Kincaid there drops him throat first right on that bottom rope. As these men are going to need to get back inside before they get counted out. And what a veteran move there by Kincaid to break up the count. And these two really going at each other this week. Brown now is going to bring him around ringside. Cauliflower Brown now, knife edge chop right to the chest of Jason Kincaid. As these men rolling all around this arena. And you gotta wonder, at some point in this match, will Kincaid be able to set up Cauliflower Brown for that death from above, that double stomp from the top rope to his opponent, who's tied up in the tree of woe. As Kincaid certainly an innovator of offense, almost a modern-day innovator. As Cauliflower Brown's going to drive him back first right there into the ring apron. The small of that back of Kincaid just crashing right against it. As these men really going to need to get back in, almost get counted out. As Cauliflower Brown will do just that. And Brown now, he's going to the top. Cauliflower Brown's trying to measure up Jason Kincaid. The referee's starting to count. He goes for the missile drop kick. He might have slipped off the top rope. Kincaid had it well scouted. And the gift now looks to take over. Spins him around. And a very innovative neck breaker right there. Kincaid can't get it, as he does like to use that cannonball neck breaker, that rolling neck breaker. Let's see if he'll bust it out at some point. Oh, there's a handspring knee. As the innovator of offense, Jason Kincaid, continues to take over. 1, 2. As the technical wizard gets a near fall right there. As these two have gone back and forth, but Kincaid has taken over here over the last couple of minutes, ever since the action has come back into the ring. As he's going to ram him head first there, right in that top turnbuckle, folks. Coming up next week here on AML Wrestling Live, we're going to start seeing some qualifying matches for the America's Most Liked Wrestling heavyweight title. It's actually going to come in a couple of weeks. Next week, Gunner and Luke Hawks. As Kincaid there, there's a springboard into the knee. Nicely done by Kincaid. Going to go for the cover there. Brown's going to kick out, but that hesitation might have cost Kincaid the dupe. And now he's going to wrap him up there in that leg scissors and try to suck the life out of Cauliflower Brown. And as I was saying, folks, coming up next week, Gunner and Luke Hawx right here at 12:30 on the CW Triad 20. And then following that, for the next couple of weeks, we're going to start to see qualifying matches to see who's going to be in the AML heavyweight title match. Our first match for the AML title will be coming up here in about a month on America's Most Liked Wrestling Live. Be sure to check out AMLWrestling.com, America's Most Liked Wrestling on Facebook and YouTube to see the latest information as it relates to the America's Most Liked Wrestling heavyweight title. As Cauliflower Brown now grabs a side headlock, out of that leg scissors, and that shoulder tackle is going to send Kincaid down. Brown off the ropes one more time. Here comes Cauliflower, and he walks right into a sleeper hold as the technical wizard always ready for it. But Brown's going to shoot him off once again, and he's going to grab a sleeper hold of his own as these two going back and forth here, but Kincaid spins him around into a backdrop there. 2 and a near fall as he drops him back first right on his knee, does Jason Kincaid. As Cauliflower Brown is down. And once again, those qualifying matches will be coming up here in the next few weeks, as we're going to see our first ever America's Most Liked Wrestling Heavyweight Champion very, very soon. And that double underhook up and over. Back into the leg scissors here for Jason Kincaid. And I mentioned AMLWrestling.com. Be sure to check out AMLWrestling.com for the latest news, in addition to exclusive matches from America's Most Liked Wrestling. Ladies action, tag team action, legends matches, all there for you each and every day on AMLWrestling.com. You can see them nowhere else. In addition to buying tickets for our next shows, we did mention, wait, 1, 2. And a near fall there for Kincaid. But Sunday, June 28th and Sunday, July 26th, our next live events right here at Johnny and June's. Tickets starting as low as $8. Be sure to get them now so you don't miss out on the hottest professional wrestling in the Mid-Atlantic today. As Cauliflower Brown off the ropes and walks right into that enziguri by Jason Kincaid. And Cauliflower Brown is dazed, and Kincaid's going to try to capitalize here as he's trying to build some momentum. The crowd here at Johnny and June's, not necessarily fans of the gift, because this man is certainly on another level, as Kincaid appears a bit deranged. He's going to pick up Cauliflower Brown now on the outside. Goes up to that middle rope and just slaps him right across the back. Once again, Jason Kincaid busting out all kinds of offense here, as Cauliflower Brown's going to stumble back into the ring, but he's nowhere near 100%. As the technical wizard continues to put on a display. Now he's starting to choke him away right here. Jason Kincaid's going to need to do something else if he's going to want to dispatch Cauliflower Brown. Brings him back to the outside, as Cauliflower Brown certainly appears on the cusp of maybe being defeated. But he's not going to give up, as we've talked about throughout this matchup. As Kincaid has him there. Goes for the Irish whip. Oh, he's going to block it. And a springboard. And a European uppercut as those two get tangled up on the outside. This action spilling all around the ringside area. Another European uppercut there from Jason Kincaid. And Kincaid has him now. And he's going to send Cauliflower Brown back into the ring. Lateral press 1, 2. And a near fall. Folks, this is incredible action. Jason Kincaid and Cauliflower Brown. We're going to be back in just a minute for the conclusion of this week's main event.
AML fans, you can catch AML Wrestling anytime online. Just go to AMLWrestling.com. Also, while you're there, make sure you pick up a few tickets to see us live right here in Winston-Salem.
Honesty, a value that seems lost in today's auto industry. At Beamer Tire and Auto Repair, we have built our reputation on providing honest and friendly service. With 2 ASE certified master technicians and industry-leading technology, the tire experts at Beamer are well equipped to service or repair any maker model on the road today. So, for all of your future automotive needs, be sure to stop by Beamer Tire and Auto Repair. We care because you can go anywhere.
All right, folks, we are back from our commercial break. Blake Chadwick here calling the action for you. America's Most Liked Wrestling Live. It is main event time as Jason Kincaid, oh no, he's going to put Cauliflower Brown in position It looks like he's tied up in the trio. Whoa, daddy. As Kincaid's going to go up top. Could this be death from above? He's putting him in position now. If he hits the double stomp here on Cauliflower Brown, it's going to be the end of this young man's night. Kincaid goes for it. Oh, nobody home. And it appears he landed on his left ankle there. Cauliflower Brown now has an opening. Brown back up to a vertical base. Kincaid charges in. Nobody home with the splash. Cauliflower Brown has him there. Saito suplex. Brown has shown a nice array of suplexes throughout this matchup. He charges in. There's a flying forearm. And Cauliflower Brown now picks him up. Could he be going for another Northern Light suplex? Kincaid has it well scouted. Clubbing blows to the back there. Jason Kincaid not giving up here. But Cauliflower Brown once again showing off that resiliency. He will not quit. Brown now gets out of the way. T-bone suplex up and over. Down goes Jason Kincaid. Cauliflower Brown rolls over. Hooks the outside leg. 1, 2, and a near fall for Cauliflower Brown. As Jason Kincaid is lying there on the mat, both men are down. The main event hanging in the balance on this week's episode of America's Most Like Wrestling Live. The hottest action in the Mid-Atlantic region. Some stars on display, some men really getting to show off their skills. Kincaid's got him there, spins him inside out. Kincaid up into a fireman's carry position. Brown's got him now. German suplex. He holds the bridge. 1, 2, and a near fall. As Cauliflower Brown is going to get a 2 count, but he's going to roll with him here. Kincaid's going to try to elbow out of it. Jason Kincaid now back up to a vertical base, standing switch. He tries a German of his own. Cauliflower Brown now. He's going to elbow out of it one more time. Brown charges in, and Kincaid there with a sling blade off the middle rope. Very innovative offense as Jason Kincaid only going to get a near fall. Referee says just about an inch or so off the mat, about 2 7/8, as Kincaid starting to look a little frustrated here as the technical wizard thought he's done enough to dispatch Cauliflower Brown. And Kincaid goes for the suplex. Cauliflower Brown with the go behind. Brown's got him now. Cauliflower Brown trying to measure him up here, jockeying for position. Throws another forearm at Kincaid. Brown off the rope, and Jason Kincaid with a flying clothesline just ties Brown right up there in the rope. And Kincaid on the outside, he's going to slingshot himself in with a slingshot neck breaker. What a move right there by Cauliflower, or rather on Cauliflower Brown. And Jason Kincaid, another near fall. As he's looking to the heavens above, wondering what is left to do here. Oh, and now he's going to show a complete lack of respect for Cauliflower Brown with that snot rocket, as these two have been somewhat of an even keel all match long. But Cauliflower Brown getting disrespected right here in the center of the ring over 15 minutes after starting this matchup. He charged in. Brown's got him now. Brown picks him up. Overhead belly to belly one more time. And he just dumps Kincaid on his head. And Kincaid rolls to the floor here. But Cauliflower Brown's going to need to get him back in the ring if he wants a chance to win this matchup 1, 2, 3. Brown's going to pick up Kincaid as the crowd at Johnny and June's trying to rally behind this young man. Once again, endorsed by Terry Funk, has Cauliflower Brown been. And there's not many more higher accolades than that. Rolls him over 1, 2, and 2.5. He did hook the leg, but it's still not enough. And Cauliflower Brown now trying to dig even deeper to pick up the win here at America's Most Like Wrestling Live. We've seen the likes of Vordell Walker, Caprice Coleman, Sanjay Dutt, Damian Wayne, King Shane Williams, Zane Dawson. All these men look to be top competitors for the AML Wrestling Heavyweight title. But these two men trying to throw their names in the hat as well. Here comes Kincaid from one side of the ring to the other. A coast-to-coast missile drop kick. As Cauliflower Brown is down, he rolls him over 1, 2, And Brown kicks out one more time as Kincaid, absolutely frustrated here. No idea what to do. Starting to hit himself in the head. He's got to be careful. Can't go after the referee. After nearly 20 minutes of action, you don't want to get disqualified. But Kincaid now, he goes to the outside. Oh, he takes that bushel of cauliflower. And he already threw the snot rocket there at Cauliflower. Oh, and he's going to take a bite out of it. He just licks that bushel. He gets his energy from that cauliflower. And now he's going to crotch him on the top rope here. Brown with desperation. Kincaid stumbling. Brown picks him up. Cauliflower Brown dumps him on his head one more time with that exploder. 1, 2, 3, and Cauliflower Brown has just shocked Jason Kincaid.
54 seconds. Your winner, Cauliflower Brown.
And once again, this young man proves that he can continue to dig deep, face all odds, all adversity, overcome them, and pick up a huge win in his AML Wrestling Live debut. Cauliflower Brown, after one of the lengthiest matches we've seen here in the near 3 months of America's Most Liked Wrestling Live.
Congratulations on your first win here at AML Wrestling. Are you going to stick around for us and maybe come back next time? Yes, sir. You got some toughest talent anywhere I've been. That was a big match. You can't Listen, take care of yourself in the back. And congratulations on a great win right here in AML. Let's give it up one more time for Cauliflower Brown. One more time.
So Cauliflower Brown, clearly a crowd favorite here at the AML Arena in Johnny and June's. He looks to return to Winston-Salem sometime soon. He'd certainly love to be here at WrestleCade coming up Saturday, November 28th at the Benton Convention Center. But that man, Jason Kincaid, he'd love to be back in an AML ring sometime soon. Coming up next week, Gunner and Lou Cox, the stakes get raised even higher on the CW Triad 20.
A lot of fans have been asking about the lineup for WrestleCade 2015. Well, folks, more than 100 stars are going to be there. Here's just a sample of who's been announced so far. Matt Hardy, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Mr. Anderson, Abdullah the Butcher, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Henry Godwin, Bob Holly, Kevin Sullivan, Shane Douglas, and Harley Race. Go to WrestleCade.com and see who else is coming to Winston-Salem and get your tickets before they sell out. Remember, that's November 28th, WrestleCade 2015.